Hello friends, I'm a really happy user of this Meross smart thermostat. Check out this video if you want to know more about it. But I was really sad to see that this smart radiator thermostat valve isn't compatible with manual valves. As on all my radiators I have these simple manual valves. And on the Meross website you can see that they state that only valves with numbers on them are thermostatic and are compatible. And recently I installed the smart thermostat of Eve and it works perfectly with a small adapter. So if this smart thermostat works, there's no reason why the Meross thermostat shouldn't work. So Meross sent me this thermostat in order to test it in my setup, and if it works it would be really lovely, as it is one of the most affordable thermostats on the market. On the Meross website you can find it for 45 euros, and thanks to my reduction voucher you get even a better price, so please check it out in the video comments. So this is the kit version that comes with a hub and a power adapter. It also comes with a lot of adapters to make it compatible with your setup. And on their website they also have a very long and detailed list with all the brands that they are compatible with. So as you can see here, it is compatible with the most common smart ecosystems. You can control it in the application. Now let's see what's in the box. We have some QR codes to the manuals. We have a small leaflet here, and we have the manual, really detailed, well explained. And in the box itself we have the smart thermostat, and here on this model the screen is on the front. Now later on I will show you what you can do if your setup won't work with the screen in the front. Now push and pull. Here you can see the battery compartment. It doesn't come with batteries, but I guess everyone has two of those pen lights lying around in the house. And normally a smart thermostat valve like this should be capable of doing one season with two batteries. Now here we have the hub. I already have two hubs in the house, and one hub can manage up to 16 devices. I've put two different hubs in the house to have better coverage, but with one hub you should be able to manage. And then further in the box we have the cable and a power adapter, and then we have all the different adapters. So there are some Danfoss adapters, and for my Jauko Mini I probably need this adapter. And we also have these screws. So let's go to the setup. Now the installation on the radiator itself is really straightforward. You only need a flathead screwdriver in order to remove this little nail. Now you open it completely, it comes off, and this one comes off as soon as you apply a little bit of pressure. In order to be able to use this smart thermostat valve, you really have to check if your thermostat valve has this kind of button. If it has, you can use the smart thermostat. If it doesn't have this little moving part, you can't use it. So just remove the valve and check if you have this. It will sit on like this with the readings on the side. If this is a problem for you, you can slightly turn both bolts in order to turn the valve itself, and you can put it forwards, but just keep in mind that when you have your valve sitting closer to the radiator itself, it could influence the temperature readings. So this adapter clips just on top. It doesn't get any hold of the adapter, and as it is only plastic, it ruined the complete adapter itself. And here you can see why it doesn't sit straight. Another thing that I noticed as well, the little valve isn't long enough neither. But with this aftermarket adapter that I found on Amazon, I will share the link in the description. I also use it for my other smart valves. You can fix it on top and then it really sits great. Now the installation is really straightforward. Once it's on top, you go to the Meross application, add a device and follow the steps. I won't show it in this video to avoid to make this video too long, but great shout out to Meross. Their setup wizard is really clear. You put the hub in pairing mode and then you only follow the steps, which are really clear. So now it's all set up. You can see the screen is clearly visible. Now the radiator is activated. See the little flame here. It has this connection. And let's check it in the application as well. So we're in the Meross application here, and when I go to the room, I can see my 16.5 degrees that I also saw on the thermostat valve itself, and it heats up to 19.5 degrees. And you even see the little fire icon in order to show that it is heating. It's put in manual mode. I can see here below on the screen it's on. I can also set it to automatic, and then you have 3 default values. So this is quite the same as I also have in my main thermostat in the living room, as you can see here. Here I set a program that you can see right here. So the weekdays, and you can set the program. If you're interested in this planning, I explain it thoroughly in the video of the smart thermostat itself that I will share at the end of this video. So go back to the thermostat valve. Here it is, and when I go to the settings, I can see to which hub it is connected. I can consult the user manual. So temporary mode, here I can set those 3 default values if you want really quickly switch to one of those values. Planning, here I can set my program. Temperature calibration, I tested with a second thermometer the actual temperature in the room, and I saw that the thermostat is 1 degree higher. So I corrected the temperature -1. The motor calibration, there's a really nice feature once every 7 days, and you can choose how often. At the 15 o'clock it will calibrate the motor, so that's really great as well. Now the notifications that you want to have for the batteries, open window. So that's quite about it. So the good news, this Meross smart thermostat is compatible with these kind of radiators. You only have to be sure that you have this little piston valve in order to install it. Bad news is that the adapter for this specific Giacomin radiator valve isn't good enough, so you have to buy that yourself. I bought it on Amazon for 17 euros. But this said, the Meross smart radiator thermostat is really a good one. It's easy to use. My experience with Meross products is that they are really reliable, and I didn't find a better thermostat valve such a good price. So if you use my link in the video comments, you can even buy it at the best price with my reduction voucher. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and see you in the very next video. Bye bye.